Hey guys, we are now live. We are now live. I woke up late. I am sorry. And before I went live, I had to do my, things you do in the morning. And also before I went live, I wanted to look up and have this ready to see if there was a release date for Chrisean Rock. So I'm gonna go down the list and say good morning to everyone. Stacy, good morning. Rosen, good morning. Y'all are in here before me. That's what's up. Rosen, good morning. Tiffany, good morning. Tiffany, back in the building, huh, Tiffany? Drip Advisory. Sharon, good morning. Good morning. Queen, Grandma Rocks, Gwendolyn, Olden, Aiden Mitchell. Good morning to all of y'all. Good morning. What's the status? Well, I looked on right now before I went live. It says right here that she's still in custody. Now, somebody did come into the chat last night, which was very helpful, and they said it doesn't matter when your release is. They had picked somebody up at 3 a.m. So, unless this status hasn't been updated, and she has been released, I didn't get any notifications via an automated telephone call. Um, I'm on the list of a notification when any status changes on Chrisean Rock's status of release, or if she had to go into court, I get a notification that these things are happening, that she has left the building. Good morning, Vet. How are you, Yvette? Morning. It says still in hospital, but had to pull up. That's what's up. So, are you okay, Tiffany? You said you're still in hospital, but had to pull up. Good morning, sis. Free. You said good morning. My sister's free. So, is she free? Where's this information at? It says good morning. My sister's free. Where's this information at? Because you guys got to help me out. Because I just woke up and I'm looking at the Vine and it doesn't give me an update. I also didn't get a notification of these changes. And I also went on to Instagram because I figured maybe hot tea, hot chocolate, or some of the vloggers that were close with Chrisean on a personal level, would have an update. However, I didn't see anything. It is quite early, but I don't know. I don't think, I mean, if she did get released this early, maybe she wouldn't even be on here this early. But, it's like what? It's a 3 hour difference, you know. So, yeah, I can't confirm or deny because I have to go by what the system is saying. And I know that they're good for giving you notifications when some status change has happened. And make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in, hit the like button. So they always give status notifications when something happens. So I had used Vine for some personal issues back in the day. And I know that they give you status notifications when they go out to court, when they're being haved somewhere. They give you a brief description of what is going on. Then you have to put in your passcode so that they don't continuously call you, that automated system, with the update. I hope with God's glory, I'll get out soon. Lupus, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Get a speedy recovery and some other things. Oh, wow. And you managed to come into this live and brighten up my day. We need to brighten up your day. Tiffany, get well, baby girl. Get well. We don't know how precious life is until something like that happens. Um, people take life for granted. And I hope, like in Chrisean Rock's case, I hope that she sees what's going on, praying for better days. Yep, that's right, Tiffany. Hi, Latisse. Good morning, sweetie. I just hope that when Chrisean gets out, that she looks at things in a better light and that she's willing to change her current situation because life is too short. She's young. She's not getting any younger. She's getting older, and people are not going to be that Yes, Tiffany, we're all here with you. This is a community over here. We all stick together over here. You know, she's getting older and she's got to understand that people are not going to be that willing to want to help, pick her up and support her when she's not trying to support herself. Eventually, they're going to start looking at it like you're too old to be still making the same mistakes and you got a child. So you got to know right from wrong and want to do better. That's just the bottom line. Yes, Tiffany, get yourself well, sis. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I did come on last night. It wasn't a planned live, and a channel holder who does commentary, they are definitely a supporter. They don't, um, they make it known that they're a supporter. They had said flat out, it wasn't no quorums about it, that hopefully Chrisean gets released on the 20th. And they said hopefully because we all were hearing the same thing, that Vine had notified us that she would be getting out June 20th, but we were listening to why the date was going to be June 20th through the internet, with the people talking about they're doubling up her time on the credits. The breakdown of the credits, she was getting 5 days for the breakdown of the both credits she was getting, but they were going to double those credits. So I think they, to tread lightly and not to put out false information. They basically, when they were giving an update yesterday, they were saying hopefully she's going to get out June 20th, and then they can expedite her to Oklahoma. They said it like that. So I was like, wow. So maybe, because they allegedly say that they speak to Chrisean Rock in real life. I said maybe they know that she is going to be expedited to Oklahoma, and that she's free from California, but she won't be free, is how it came across from this channel holders update, from leaving there until she gets in the hands of Oklahoma. Now, if she's going to be expedited to Oklahoma, which let's just play devil's advocate and just say, okay, they just have nobody came to pick her up yet, and they said that she could leave at 6 a.m. I don't know. They make up their own rules. You feel me? Let's just say that nobody picked her up yet. But if not, let's just say she's waiting for somebody to come pick her up and have her away. I would still think that she would be out the building, because usually they do haves early morning before the facility opens up, where tiers are opened up and there's movement. People are getting up for breakfast, can't chow for breakfast. They usually like to do that when people are still in the bed. They get you up, and if you got to go take a shower, what have you, you go do it really quickly, and then they have transportation that comes to get you. So I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be a channel holder who I'm the expert. Sometimes those legal docs can be kind of tricky, and it'll say one thing, and then 8 or 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, the clerk's office changes something in the system, the database. You know what I'm saying? That they knew that was going on. The judge knew maybe from the night before, and it just didn't update in the systems yet. Saying a prayer for you, Miss Tiffany. My God bless you. AM. I mean, I said AM. Amen. Ooh, child, it is in the AM. This is great. Always hit that. It says, does this mom still have the baby? Does his no, his mom? I didn't know that the mom had the baby in the first place. I heard that Marsh had the baby. You know, and if you heard that the mom has a baby, and maybe I'm missing something, put it in the chat. If you guys heard that the mom had the baby, talking about Junior. Because if no one heard that, including myself, that goes to show how we all need to stop. Not you, and Andrew, was it Andrea? But people need to stop making these false rumors and allegations and planting seeds of things that don't exist, because that's how stuff spreads, and that's how we bump heads and we get into arguments with one another because we're trying to say these things are not true, and then people who choose to believe these false narratives that are all around social media say otherwise. So we got to get this information accurate, and we got to hopefully get it accurate the first time so we don't run into these this information that's not true. I have a SLU think it says you think they will ban Rock from social no, they won't ban her from social media. I thought Marsha. That's what I thought. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why nobody really knows what's going on. And just with her being released, nobody knows what's going on as well, because it's like we got set of people just saying it's okay to say you don't know. It's okay to say that. People want to, well, I want people to use me as a reliable source, for the information. But if you don't know, you don't know. And real people recognize real. And if you are flat out saying, listen, I'm in the dark right with y'all, but when an update comes available, I'm going to give you the most accurate, up to date information. And I'd rather just see the person we're referring to free. I'd rather them come on and tell me, not no paperwork, not no legal doc. The legal doc ain't helping us right now. The status is still saying in custody. How is that helping us right now? What's going to help us is to see her in the flesh, to hear her on the phone that she's out. No, she said Marsha. Right. So that's why I don't know. And Drenea. Okay, Andrea. I'm sorry, baby. I be tearing up names. That's why I'd rather ask. Like I said before, I tear up some name. She makes them too much money to ban her. Right? They're not banning her. That wasn't even a thought in my mind that they would be doing something like that to Chrisean Rock. No, not at all. It was not a thought in my mind that would happen. But yeah. So let's keep our prayers alive. It's still early. What time is it? Put it in chat where you guys are at, and state that you're from. Put it in the chat. I would love to know. But I know it's 7:55 a.m. and I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and that's 7:55. Let me put my time into the chat. Y'all put y'all time in the chat. Oh, it's 4:55 a.m. Okay. So I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Texas. It's 6:55. Okay, so you are behind Eastern Standard Time just an hour. 7:55 Rochester. Okay, that's what's up. Philly in the building. 7:55. You're on Eastern Standard Time. Okay, Central Standard Time. She's getting out on the 28th, and Oklahoma should come and get her. See, that's why like I said, I don't know. Like the double time is probably what it is, because Vine did say that they were releasing her today, but they might, but the jail probably knows the day that maybe Oklahoma is picking her up. I don't know. I don't want to have to retract anything. I'm not good at wanting to retract things that I have no problem with tracking, but I will track. But I mean, retract if I have to. However, if she's not out, I mean, we gotta work with common sense until we get a status update. And it's early in the morning. The courts are not even open. And then the state that we're referring to, there's a 3-hour difference, or 8, yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what am I talking about? Not 11. So it's 8 o'clock. Let's say it's rounded off to 8. It's 5 in the morning. So nothing's going to be updated in the system at 5 in the morning. Same time. Okay, Sharon. She's not getting out. Y'all need to go back to bed. Diane, I get up this time of the night. You better go back to bed, baby girl. I be up at 5. I'm an early bird. That's why sometimes I do lives if I can't sleep and I got maybe 5 hours in or 4 hours in, and it's close to me getting up time. I might do a live stream without it even being. Hey, Colorado in the Denver, Colorado in the building. I might get up and do a live early morning because it's like I'm up anyways. I'm gonna be up in a couple of hours, so I might as well just go live. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing something like nothing because it's too early in the morning. So yeah, we don't need to go to bed. We're trying to support Rock. We want to see if she's gonna get out. It says 15 days started on the 13th. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Diane. But like I said to you, we're listening. It says right here. I'm not gonna even go over. We're listening to what was reported from other people. I'm gonna go by what it says right here. It says custody release date. So what I'm trying to say to you guys, it's still an update that needs to be done, whether she got out or not. But it's still, see, this is in black and white. This is something I can approve this message on. That Vine says schedule release June 20th, 2024 at 12 midnight Pacific Standard Time. So she should have been released by California's facility 12 midnight. That was a couple hours ago. Now, the only thing that I can, give my opinion on, assume that may have happened, disclaimer, is that they are going to, in fact, have her to Oklahoma. Now, remember, I heard this, but then I seen it on Legal Docs that they're probably most likely going to make her pay for a have. She's going to have to pay for that. That's only because of probably the pay scale that she's on. She's not one of us. They know she can afford to pay for it. So they're going to say, if you want to leave, then you need to pay for us getting you there, because Oklahoma's not paying for it and we're not paying for it either. But at the same time, if Oklahoma refuses to pay for it and Chrisean Rock says she don't have it, then if Oklahoma does not pay for the have, then they're going to release her. They're going to have a certain amount of time to release her. So who knows? They might be giving Oklahoma to the end of today, and then they're going to say, listen, she has met her legal obligations here in our facility. Now, if you're not going to pick her up, by law, she technically, even though she didn't do 30 days, that was what her sentence was. And because we do the breakdown of everything's doubled, I'm going to also pull this up too. Let's do this. Let me see. Where's it at? Okay. Let me see if it does it here. I want to see if you see this first. Okay, yeah, you see it. Okay. And so let's go to the breakdown. I want to use hot tea, hot chocolate, because she's been on, her A game with with her homegirl. So where's it at? It says again, Chrisean Rock. This is an update. Case, California case, battery dismissed, assault, sentence 30 days. Each day in LA County is considered double time. So she been in 5 days. Okay, those count as 10. She only has to do approximately 10 more days in LA County. Now, let me tell you, there was a breakdown of how this goes. And I'm trying to, all right, here is, I'm gonna look at this. Circus of Blue. Shout out to Circus of Blue. Shout out to Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. The breakdown, which I hope you can see it. Can you see this? I know it's in black and white, but let me know. Put a Y in the chat if you can see it. Please put a Y in the chat. Put a Y in the chat before I, because I had to get up all the way on it. Tell me if you can see that. Put a Y in the chat before we begin this. So it says, because I want people to say, where are you getting this information from? This is a legal doc, and I want to know. Oh God, thank you for somebody putting the Y in the chat. Thank you, pretty blue eyes. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you, Rosen. Thank you, Drip Advisor. Okay. It says jail as a condition of probation at type, Los Angeles County. It says term duration 30 days. Credits for time served is 5 days. Conduct credits 5 days. Now, for time served, allegedly they're saying it's 10 days because it's double time. They double it because I guess the court, I mean the jails are overcrowded. Conduct credits 5 days. That's double. So 10 and 10 is 20. Okay, she served 5 days according to hot tea, hot chocolate. So that makes it 25 days. So she had an extra 5 days to serve, which it got her out on the 20th. Okay, and as we saw on the Vine release date, June 20th, 2024 at 12 a.m. is when she was supposed to be released. So only thing I can say, and like I said, it's only from observation, because that girl should have been released at midnight. Because what they would have did was, if they knew she was going to be released at midnight, so what? Long as somebody was going to come pick her up, or she had a way to get up out of there where it was safe, they would have started the paperwork hours before she was getting out for the release, so that she could get out at 12 midnight. There's somebody in the state of California that came into the live, and I believe them. There's no reason to lie about something as foolish as that. She said that she picked up her peoples at 3 a.m. in the morning. So it doesn't matter what time your release date is, you can be released. No black background. It says, I wonder that by being the case being dismissed, if that is going to change Oklahoma's mind and coming to get her. No, I think that they're not gonna look at that at all. They're gonna she has not been in compliance at all with Oklahoma Latisse. And yeah, she's gonna either have to do a Zoom, which maybe will be done today, hopefully. Maybe she doesn't have to go to Oklahoma. In a sense, she can do a Zoom from the state that she's in, which would be more convenient, and also it'll cut costs for whoever's going to be forced. If they do need to have her come into court, um it'll be more cost friendly if they just do a Zoom and tell her. Now if they do a Zoom and they say, we want you to come in and do 30 days in our state like you had to do in California, you can still do that on the Zoom. So she would know that she cannot be released from this facility. And for Oklahoma not to have to worry that California will release her if they don't come get her. If they was to set up a Zoom, I don't know, Oklahoma would have to pay for that, or Chrisean Rock would have to pay for those court proceedings to happen from their facility in California. I don't know, because everything's about money. So say if there's a cost to even do a court Zoom call from one state to another, they can still do that, and I'm quite sure it'd be a lot cheaper, right? So what I'm saying is, if they don't come up with a solution, Oklahoma, they're gonna have to release her. But for her to still be in custody right now, there has to be an end solution. And it's got to be a better one than it was too late for her to leave, and that's why she's still in that facility. If she got out, she would be on IG. If she got out, I would have gotten a notification, because I'm down for notifications. I would have got a notification. Let me look on my phone, because I did go into a deep sleep. But I don't recall the phone ringing. So let me see. Just to double check. No, I didn't get any phone call. Matter of fact, the last person that called me last night at 8:42 was the last time my phone rang. And I was sleeping, matter of fact, when they called me. And I woke up and said a few things, and then TMZ already reported that Chrisean has to go to Oklahoma. Thank you, sweetie. Let me go check that. I wish you would have had the link. Queen Grandma Rocks. Let me go to TMZ. Thank you very much. See? TMZ. Let's try it out. Okay, TMZ. Let's say Chrisean. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it says right here, Chrisean Rock, jail and probation. Combo for Tamar incident, being extradited to okay. Wait a minute. Being extradited to Oklahoma too. Are you referring to this post right here, sweetie? It says her case with Oklahoma was transferred to Cali. Yeah, so she should have been out then. My favorite paralegal reads her legal papers going back to when she was sentenced in Oklahoma last year. Yeah, I know. I seen that, and as soon as I got onto that page, nobody knew what video it was. Now we can go to my favorite paralegal, but y'all gotta let me know what video you're referring to. Don't make no sense to be sending me over there on a wild goose chase, and then I go to my favorite paralegals page, and then everybody is like crickets. Nobody, you're literally looking at the videos that are on this person's channel. Nobody's even putting in the chat what title for me to click on the Pacific video so we can listen to the information. So I don't know how that's going to help us by you telling me the channel, but nobody's telling me what video that they saw that's giving an update on this. Did y'all know Rock failed to pay her 2 bonds owing $100,000 because she failed to go to court there several times? SL TMZ lies. So, well, they all lie. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, did they was she referring to this post? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you are referring Queen's grandma to this post. Okay. You have to watch TMZ with their news. No, I don't mess with them at all. I just had somebody in the chat say it. Matter of fact, this person right here, Gwendolyn, said it. Where's it at? I mean, I'm sorry, baby girl. Gwendolyn, Queen or Grandma. You were underneath the comment of Queen Grandma Rocks. I'm sorry, sweetie. TMZ already reported that Chrisean has to go to Oklahoma. I'm sorry, Gwendolyn. I don't want to throw you under the bus. You were underneath the message with Queen Grandma Rocks. Let me confirm that. I don't want you to think that I just put it on you. You have to watch TMZ. We know that earlier yesterday. Keep scrolling down and it would tell you what they're saying. Okay. Chrisean Rock getting arrested last week has already ended her getting a sentence, and she's gonna be doing some time, which is only 30 days. Not to mention having to answer to Oklahoma. According to the court records obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Chrisean was sentenced to 12 months probation, which we already know that, and 30 days in jail as a result of the altercation that happened at Tamar Braxton's show in November, which I feel like is a setup, when she was alleged to have attacked backup dancer James Wright. As it turns out, there was an open warrant pertaining to that, and now she'll be behind bars for a bit. Not a bit. It says, although she's getting 5 days of credit for time served. We already know all that. We already know all this. It says she's facing drug charges. We know all of this. I want to see about the bond. I mean her release. I said bond. Yeah, we know all this stuff. See, I get impatient. Yeah, Justin Bieber driving while under the influence of something. He got in trouble. He in trouble with the law too. Yeah, we know all that. I don't even want to get into all that. We all know that stuff. I don't see where it says anything about like any type of illegal doc that was put on that page. That's what I'm sorry. I just scrolling. I started reading, but then I said that sounds like everything everybody else is reading or saying. Her latest video is accurate. Okay, so let me go. Now I'm gonna go over there. But I hope and pray that this is what I'm gonna keep. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep this comment up. Her latest video is accurate. I'm gonna keep up this comment. Because what I'm not gonna do is have people play on my time with, and then as soon as I get over to a channel, it's like, well, which video was it? I don't know. I don't follow this person. People get in the comments, you say something, and then all of a sudden you hear crickets, and it's like you pick and choose what you want to speak on. If you bring something up, you already know you're gonna have to have receipts over here. So what's the name of the channel again? I gotta look for that now. Let me go into the chat so I can copy and paste this. I'm not writing this. Somebody put the name of the channel in the chat again, please, if you don't mind. I mean, of the channel. I said chat. Yeah, but we gotta. You can't. I just don't want to be a channel that we get up here and it's okay to say we don't know something and we're trying to find the information together. That's just a responsible thing to do. But we're not gonna just be, well, this channel said this and they're legal paralegals, and I mean, they're legit and they got pulled up this document and this and that. But where is the proof? Where is the video? Where's the link? That's what we need to know. We can't just be up here just because it sounds right and just because it checked out that we're going to go with that. So let me see. I'm reading all this. Can't do that. So I guess I'm going to have to look for the link on my own. Here it is. Ooh, child. It's too early for this, people. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Diane Long, she had put it in the chat, Diane Long. And mods, sometime if I'm asking for a link or a name of a channel in the chat, you can sometime copy and paste this information to help me out. You're not only in here to kick people out that are being disrespectful and crazy, but you're also in here to help me with these kind of things. Because on the it says it's my favorite paralegal. Okay. Let me see. Do 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 do. Let me see. I'm trying to look for this thing. It says if she has a hold, they will not release her unless they ran the 30-day concurrent with Oklahoma. If they didn't run it concurrent, they will continue to hold her. They can hold her up to 90 days. I thought it was 30 days, and then I also had heard it was 45 days. I'm gonna look on my history search. Let me stop sharing this right here and check that out because I'm not really getting too much traction over here at all. I wish somebody, if any of my mods know the link, I can just go to the lady's channel because I put in my favorite paralegal. I mean, maybe I have to move the S. I don't know, but it doesn't look like people are being very helpful. It's early, I guess. Still early. They're just waiting for me to pull the stuff up. Okay, I see it right here. Thanks to myself, because I had to go looking for it, because we have to make sure we put the accurate information of the channel in order to find it. Now I'm going to ask you this. We're on the video tab. This is the video tab. And we did this the other day. Everybody was like, I'm going to share this. Please let me know. I don't want to hear crickets. Love y'all to death. But sometimes I don't understand when I'm asking you a question why everything goes. You're just watching and listening to me, but nobody's responding. We're on the video tab of your favorite paralegal, Cassandra. Please let me know which video are you referring to. Chrisean Rock's August 2024 hearing explanation. We also have the live stream tab. And there has not been an update video for Chrisean Rock since 4 days ago. It was the last time they updated. But on the video tab, they updated 2 days ago. So which tab and what video are you referring to? I know, but what video are you referring to? You got it right in your face. What video are you referring to? Gwendolyn, what video are you referring to? Is that easy for us to just to let me know, and I'll click on the video. I'm not clicking on every single video. That's time consuming. It doesn't make any sense. I just want to click on the video that you're referring to. I gotta, going forward, hold people accountable for being in the chat, saying, or even, you hear one person say it, then you get everybody chiming in. If you're gonna chime in, we got to have receipts. We got to know where you're getting this information from. I don't want to be a channel holder that just listens to what someone says in the comment section. What do you mean, thank you? You was trying to help her. You're not. How are you trying to help me when you're not telling me what video? We're on the channel, but what video are you referring to so I can click on it? How are you trying to help me? We're on the page. It's right here. Your favorite paralegal, Cassandra. So how are you trying to help me when we're on the page? Yatata. You be doing a lot of that subliminal stuff. You was doing that yesterday, and me and you had some words. I didn't see it myself, and I'm subbed to her. Oh, you didn't see it, Sharon? Thank you, Sharon Jones. Thank you for speaking up. Tell me, I try to help. How you try to help me? You think I'm gonna go through every single video if you saw it in real life and didn't hear it in the comment section of somebody's video, and you were maybe just reading the comments? You could have been like on the channel holders page and read it in the comment section that your favorite paralegal Cassandra has the update about the Oklahoma transfer, for all I know, and you may have never saw the video yourself. Ain't this at this point? Believe it when I see exactly. All right, let's go to the most recent video then, because this is what Yatea says. I tell you, boy. You just know, don't get on this channel talking about this and that with no receipts. We don't do that over here no more. Well, we never did that over here. Let me not say no more. We ain't never did that over here. Make no sense, man. Don't prepare when you say something on this channel that you bring receipts, a link, a audio, something. Just don't come in here being reckless, saying something that could be true, but you don't want to present the information. Because we can't just be up here. Because if I take everybody's word for what they're saying, then people will be getting up here with lies too.
Hey, 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 it is your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn. How
Shout
is
out to your
everybody
favorite
doing today?
paralegal,
Hey,
Cassandra.
I just want to come on right quick, give you guys a little lesson on some uh, Chrisean rocks. I want to say some, but on Chrisean's charges from California. It is not going to be a very, very long video. I just want to say a few things and then everybody can enjoy their night, enjoy their game, go Mavs. So, without further ado, I just want to, as you guys can see on the cover art, um, we know that Chrisean has an August hearing, and there has been, I want to say, hearsay
Yeah, a
speculation that
lot
she
of
got
that's going
to
on.
attend. What will happen if she go to Oklahoma and she has a court date, and inbox just blowing up. As of right now, I do not have any updates regarding Oklahoma as far as if they are going to pick her up.
Mm.
The information that I'm reading, just as everybody else is reading
Right.
on Vine Link, states that her probation was reinstated.
Before we finish, we were just on Vine. Anyone that's the replay game, sometimes you could take that red line and go all the way to the beginning of the live. It'll allow you to do it. And you will see I had Vine up when we came on live. It was already on live before the screen was already on live, and it was on that tab before I hit the live button. So we already seen on Vine it said custody. She's reading the same legal docs that anybody can look up, including myself. And I looked up Vine. I did not get a notification because I'm on for notifications. So when any movement is done with Chrisean Rock, I am one of the first to know.
As of June 12th. So pretty much what that, well, the message, I believe, I'm not sure who messaged Vine Link to get that updated information, but it stated that Chrisean
I know it, Sharon.
returned from abscond,
Abscond.
abscond,
Abscond.
and it returned to
What is
probation,
it?
parole, supervision.
Sharon, I know it. I know this, but allegedly they said go to the latest. That's the only information they could tell me. So I said, well, if I look at the latest, this is the latest video because the other video on the live stream tab was 4 days ago. I mean, on the video tab. Let me look at this. Let's just finish this because I'm getting aggravated. Don't get up here, please. Love y'all to death, but I have to tell you the
Something
truth and shame the devil. Don't get up here unless you have a link. Don't get up here with that. You're standing on your ground on a statement that you put in the chat, and then you want to disappear into space and crickets. Then you don't want to stand on the statement that you put in the chat, and then you leave me to go looking like a wild goose chase for this information when we all know I don't care if she's a legal paralegal at all, a paralegal at all. She's looking at the same information that we all are looking for. It's not one channel holder specialer than the other. The only one that really would have the real tea would be the judge on the case, or a judge that has access to privy information that's not going to be a release to the public, the DA or her probation officer or her lawyer. They would probably have the most current and privy information than even we would.
along those lines. In layman's terms, it just means that she is no longer running from her probation and that they just went ahead and
Exactly.
returned her
A
back
waste of
to
time. Now you get
probation.
what I'm saying, Angie?
Now,
That's why I didn't want to do that.
I am going to wait till the court docket updates because there's more information that I normally see,
Exactly.
such as a motion to do something with the order that's already out. So everybody knows with Oklahoma, there's an order for commitment to the 30 days. So until I see something on the court docket, that would be the cherry on top to coincide with what was updated on June 12th. So I do want to be clear about that. VineLink is saying one thing, but I need VineLink and the court docket to be one. And then that will put the cherry on top and that will confirm everything. Going into tonight, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, guys. I think it is very important to understand what is happening now with her charges. And like I said, it's not going to be a long live. I just want to break this down and go watch the
Don't
game.
upset yourself. She is saying
So
the
we
same
know that
thing
her
that we said.
charges
They have
was an
not updated
assault
anything. She said
with a
they
deadly
may be on
weapon,
vacation.
not a
Right?
firearm. Then we
Niecy.
also had a battery
Hey, Marcus.
on a person
So
with
she's referring to
injury.
she's no this record she's looking at is a different
What we do know
company, but
is that
I already pulled that
this
up.
was dismissed.
Not this, but Vine. I
Can y'all
use
see the whole
Vine.
screen? Let me just show the whole screen.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that
Let
y'all
me
can see it.
let me make sure I put her
Because
link
for some reason, I don't
because
think y'all can see it.
I've heard a couple of people, talk about this lady, which is a good thing, like she's the truth. And she's saying the same thing. And if you want to talk about somebody doing their due diligence, wanting to give somebody their flowers, no shade, is Hennessy Review. Period, point blank. And I also did a commentary video to her, which will be going out for the ones that missed it. And it'll be premiering around 4 or 5 today. And here is this lady's link. Your favorite paralegal, Cassandra. Please go over and subscribe to her channel. As a matter of fact, let's pin comment her link because we have to show credits to the person who furnished the information. You can't just go to somebody's channel and just put up their information and not show credit to the content creator. Chrisean is still incarcerated in the same place as of now. Exactly. Don't that make better sense to just Jasmine? I like what you said. Chrisean is still incarcerated in the same place as of now. Exactly. That's it. Because we're looking at a video, literally. And I hate to say this. That's why I really sometimes ignore people that get into this, coming in the comment section and be, oh, and I heard that. What did you hear? You over exaggerated what you heard. Because when we got on that video, we heard the same thing, but a different person was saying it in their own words. This video right here, if I'm even sharing the page still, this video right here is the last update. 2 days ago, the live stream. She hasn't updated Chrisean on her live in 4 days. I would have been better off hearing that you said to go look on Hennessy Review's channel. But you wouldn't have said Hennessy Review because she kept it real. She don't have no updates on Chrisean Rock. We just gotta wait and see if she's gonna get released at midnight. She didn't get released at midnight. It says update. She just has accurate paperwork information instead of words of mouth like everyone else's. No, let me tell you something, honey, sweetie. Cause see, you're starting to really. I don't like people that try to do subliminals with me. And you try to clean it up yesterday, but today you're not gonna clean it up. I got time today for you, okay? I go to Hennessy Reviews channel. Plus, I just looked up Vine, okay? And I also have notifications of when when if there's any movement for Chrisean Rock, that I get the notification. Just like when they updated in Oklahoma, abscond. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look. Let's look up California one more time. But what you're not gonna do is talk about people just talking about. First of all, ain't nobody talking about nothing up here. Because what I said, and I'm gonna stick with it, is that we can only go by what we think might be happening, and that's a disclaimer, always a disclaimer, or in my opinion, what it seems or appears to be going down. We're trying to say, yate, whatever, is that we don't want to hear what our favorite legal paralegal Cassandra has to say, because she's saying exactly what Hennessy Review was saying and other channel holders that look up these legal docs. She ain't saying nothing different. So this is your second time shading on my platform. I saw that other text when you said I was trying to help her out too. You're not helping me out. You didn't help me out at all. You're in my chat talking about me in my face, and you know I'm going to see the message, which I feel is really disrespectful. But of course, you're going to try to clean it up like you did what was yesterday and say you didn't mean it in that way. Don't disrespect me in my house. You're in my house saying thank you, Gwen. I was trying to help her. You was not trying to help me because we're still at a dead end, sweetie. So if you're gonna be subliminally disrespectful, then you need to remove yourself out of my chat. We're not having that. You were trying to help me. No, help yourself. You don't need to help me. I've been your age. You probably ain't never been mine. Says she's got time. I got time today because she's tried to clean something up yesterday, and I overlooked it. And I even apologized for how I came off to her, but I ain't gonna be too many apologies. You have me dying. I'm serious, because she's starting to really irk me now. For real. I got time today, and I'll even leave you in the chat until I decide to kick you off this platform. But what you're not going to do is play in my face, because I feel like playing in my face is by putting even this message up. Where's that message at again? And I overlooked it too. I didn't even say nothing. I said, because this chick's playing in my face. This woman's playing in my face. She's having a full conversation in my chat on my channel, talking about I tried to help, talking to somebody else, talking about she tried to help. You better help yourself. Because you about to sign a check you cannot cash over here. Because people think just because I come across nice and everything, that you can come over here and think you're going to talk any kind of way, and I'm going to dismiss it. I take what I'm going to take, and honey, when you really get under my skin, I will say something. She going to put at, what time was it that she put it? At 8:19, she going to put, thank you, Gwen. I was trying to help her. You ain't trying to help me. You better help yourself. You better help yourself. I know that much. Don't come in here with that crazy stuff. No disrespect, but SO needs receipts. Exactly. That's all I'm trying to say. So if you're trying to help me, give me a receipt. Don't be chiming in with somebody talking about go to somebody's channel and then it's crickets for the people co-signing this person talking about if you go to somebody's channel and go to the latest video. What latest video? Because the latest video that I saw was 2 days ago, and she ain't saying nothing but the rent. And she ain't over here paying that either. SL reminds me of my aunt that don't take no BS from anybody. Nothing gets by her, big or small. I'm trying to tell you, she thought it was. Only one slow is you. Shoot. Game recognizes game over here. I want to see how far she won't go with it. You know, I give a person enough. It's an old saying. You give a person enough rope to hang themselves. It's an old saying, and it's so true. She goes into more details on Chrisean got probation. Yeah, well, whatever. I think that Hennessy Review, in my opinion, goes into 100% more detail than a lot of channel holders. Let's put it like that. Girl, he said, okay, my first time on this channel. Well, let me remove you then, because on this channel, we don't really have that going on. So you obviously think that you know who I am, and you don't. It's your first time on this channel, and what you're hearing is me once in a while having to put somebody in check when they're playing in my face. So it's also your first time getting blocked. It's too early for all that. It says it's the 5 day ago. I'm not, Diane, when I was asking you to pick out the video, you were not nowheres in the chat. you had somebody that just took a drag for you get dragged. So, and you should have said that then. I'm not going back to that channel. I'm good. Facts. I watch you and Hennessy to get information all the time. You feel what I'm saying, Grandma? If you let them slide, they start. Yep, I'm trying to tell you. That's why I had to stop doing that, because it was getting out of control. Not really me, not really in this sector, but when I used to do Nature Boy content. I mean, these people would take you, give them an inch, they want to take a mile. So yeah, you got to nip it. You got to nip it in the bud. Start figure skating. I'm trying to tell you, man. Then I got somebody who probably, if you go to their channel, somebody just came in here. Okay, my first time on this channel, and all I'm hearing is arguing. Like, go get your own channel. I'm quite sure if we go click on your link, you started a channel probably 2 years ago. You could tell you put up 10 videos and you quit. Yo, you peeped it too, Tiffany, please. Had her going in circles. Please know this channel prefers facts. Please check us, SO, in chat when you rise and have other information leave. Right. I'm sorry. I cannot. I see channel holders, I be in the bushes, and these are messy channel holders, if you ask me. As soon as somebody puts some mess in the comment section, it could be some bogus BS about Chrisean Rock. They're like, "Ooh, child, hold up, wait a minute, let me pin this," and they're running with that narrative. We don't run with narratives over here. We try to run with facts. Hit that like, subscribe. Thank you. Only SL and Hennessy and Zabanga. Yeah, I like Zabanga's channel too. I do. It's your first time on this channel. It's your first time being blocked. Exactly. Blocked. Now you can window lick. Because that's all you're going to do playing around over here. Thank you, pretty blue eyes. Thank you, sweetie. I said yesterday people love attention, and then they try to clear it up and get offended if you put them in the play. Exactly. Like, don't come over here trying to troll. And I'm glad that, in a way, I'm kind of blessed and glad that grateful that y'all saw how people plant seeds. I remember I always say people be trying to go to my comment section to do it, plant seeds, and I have to get them out of here. Stop trying to come over here putting poison in my people's heads. We're not doing no mass confusion over here. I don't stand for confusion. Some channel holders, it's great engagement. Confusion. No, I don't want to be a channel that has mass confusion just to get a view or a like or following. I want people that are here organically. I don't want you here because I'm a person, I'm messy. I listen to information that I don't do my due diligence on, and I run with it. I don't want to be known as a messy channel holder like that. I want receipts. If you get into this comment section, you better have receipts or not. If you don't have them and you start acting slow like you don't hear me, as loud as my voice is asking you to present a receipt, I'm going to put you out of here. You can window lick. Exactly. Early in the morning, you can window lick. LOL, licking the window early in the morning. Exactly. Window lick that window. Don't even entertain the ignorance. And that's all it is. And that's what they're doing with Chrisean Rock. I hope when Chrisean Rock gets out, she plays in these people's faces. Get onto your Instagram page. Make these haters mad. Stop feeling like you got to listen to Blueface and his shenanigans, or feel like you can't be online because the haters are making you feel uncomfortable. It's designed for you not to be up on social media getting a bag or going to your concert appearances or popping bottles, walking out with a bag. You ain't got to go into them clubs, Chrisean, and start drinking. You could be about your business. Be in the privacy of your own home if you want to pick up a drink after your child is taken care of. Stop always worrying about what these people think. They are trying to sabotage you. They're trying to sabotage me, and I'm not a nobody. Because if a person falls for the banana in the tailpipe and goes along with these seed planters, people that just come into your chats or on the comment sections of your pre-recorded videos, and you believe them and you start not doing your own due diligence, then you set yourself up quite naturally for the drive-by, but you definitely sometimes be having accomplice. Don't have no accomplices. If you don't come in here with receipts, don't come in here saying nothing. Just window it. Thank you, sis. I try to be real. Don't be getting my support is all riled up. You know what I'm saying? So I have a question. How do you feel about their relation? I like their relationship in the sense that if it wasn't so toxic, his father's the DV, and if they both didn't take it as far as they did, dragging each other, and I think if they kept certain things off the internet, then they're human, and their relationship's no different than yours or mine. And what I mean by that is they're having relationship problems, some small, some big. But we all do. The only thing's different about Chrisean Rock and Blueface is that they're public social media entities, their job is online, and they choose to share too much of the information. We got to pick and choose our battles, and some things are not meant to be said. Because when you put people in your business, they stay in your business. That's nice. You sent people over there. Yeah, I did. Because I don't mind, showing credit to another channel holder, providing their link, telling you where to go subscribe to them, support them, give them their flowers. Because you can't just use somebody's information and not show credit to that creator. No question, I do that. I see people use people's content, don't give them no credit. Real talk, she has to change her environment. Yep. You feel what I'm saying? To leave her, so that's how I feel. Now as far as me going as far as I don't think she should be with him, I get my feelings sometime and I might say it, but I'm not right for saying that. Because I can't tell nobody who they need to be with. You love who you love. If you like it, I love it. As y'all know at this point, I support Chrisean Rock, but when she doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell her about herself. And when I say what I mean by it, I'll tell her about herself because I know she be in the bushes. She's human. She wants to know what people think about her. So she definitely is in these channel holders live streams in the bushes or pre-recorded videos wanting to know how they think about her and what they're saying. I would want to know. Especially if it could be something that's not, correct information. Thank you for supporting Hen. An awesome person. Yes, she is. I love me some Hennessy. Hennessy review. You know what I'm saying? I think she puts in a lot of work, but I ain't gonna say I ain't comparing the two, but you might come across like that. But if I'm gonna listen to any updates, especially if I haven't really been actively going on to these court documents and stuff, I usually just go on Vine. Because not only can you just go on Vine, you can call Vine and you can get the same update in a lump sum quickly through the toll-free number as well. As long as you have all the information, date of birth, first, last, middle, initial, date of birth, and like the legal docket number, and they'll tell you the up-to-date information. Now, did I do that this morning? Absolutely not, because I just had woke up and I was already late coming to my live. I want to make sure I made it here. Tennessee was the best of Chrisean. Wants the best for Chrisean, and she deeply cares for her and Junior. And I do too. I do too. But the way I present my commentary is different from others. And that's what you want. You want a variation. You don't want, every channel to be reporting the same way like we're robots. That's what makes people respect this channel for that, or respect this channel for this or for that. It's because we're not trying to be nobody but what we are. Yeah, no one was being right. Pacific. All they had to do was tell you, pretty much said what you said, and also said her warrant wasn't removed. Right, exactly. So stop it. Common sense. You feel me, sis? Common sense. Yep, okay, has a hold on her. She can be released. can't be released yet. I seen the doc on LAPD. Okay, she show hard love. You show hard love, right? I sure do. Yeah, I would definitely wouldn't because it can be something else. Yep, I'm waiting for my Vine. Right. So you feel what I'm saying, sis? You sign up for notifications, and once you get the notifications, then you can go, even if it ain't updated in the system. Which usually Vine is pretty good. If they send you a notification, that's because they changed it in the system as well. I'm just waiting for my notification. I told you I didn't get mine yet. That's why woke up and I said, "Wow, I'm a half an hour late coming to my live." I said, "Well, I didn't get no Vine notification." So I try to work smarter, not harder. So I'd rather get people want to cut to the chase. Sometimes people don't want to listen to all them legal docs. They might want to listen to the legal part of it, but in shorter terms. And one of the shorter term ways to find out more accurate information than even myself or any other channel holder is by doing like what did. Sign up for notifications on that social media entity, which is Chrisean Malone. If she gets released, if there's any movement, if she goes out to court, you'll know exactly where the movement's at. If she's being transported, the automated system will tell you. Because they're all locked into the court system database. You let us know what we need to know, not what we want to hear. Exactly. You say that all the time. Right. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. There's nothing wrong with that. Speak your mind, sis. You already know, sis. Thank you, sweetie. Here in California, they usually don't get released till midnight. Yeah, that's when, yep. And that's what that was her release time. It was midnight. She was getting released June 20th at midnight. So that was exactly when she was supposed to get released, and she didn't get released. So again, all I can say, disclaimer, like I've been saying all morning, is if she didn't get released, they're holding her. They're waiting on Oklahoma. That's all I can think of. I mean, some things are just common sense, but at the same time, you got to put a disclaimer behind it because that might not be the case. It's not looking good, but at least she's taking care of the warrants. You also have to understand too, when you have people who support her wholeheartedly, it's mixed feelings also with the accurate reporting. So their feelings are also involved for Chrisean Rock. Also along with the accurate reporting. So they're accurately looking up these documentations like they should, and they should. And they're sharing the information that's currently updated through the system, court system. However, there's also feelings involved. So sometimes when our feelings get involved, we might, without not realizing it, could be coming across to the audience like nothing but positivity, rainbows and sunshine and beautiful blue skies and people, they listening to the facts of the documents, but the person also has their emotions involved. So they so it can come across like they're believing that she's gonna get out because they're keeping hope alive. I think it may be tonight. It could be tonight. Right. It could be, who knows? It could be midnight tonight. We got to get through the whole day of the 20th. Who knows? It could be midnight tonight, or 11 o'clock tonight. Who knows? These courts can be tricky. Things change. Sometimes they even have delays on updating. We don't know. But one thing I can say for sure, we didn't have to be here with this. Chrisean should have been doing what she needed to do. And this is not me being a basher of Chrisean. It's telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Chrisean should have took care of these things. Put Blueface aside. Blueface is getting in trouble, locked up. And as soon as you heard that he picked up another case or something was found in his cell and was probably most likely for personal use, that's when you should have said, I'm going to get myself up and clear up my situation because I'm trying to hold him down, allegedly paying his bills. You know what I'm saying? And he just dragged me like 2 weeks ago because I broke my curfew. I see ain't nothing changed. He didn't show me locked up behind bars that he ain't changed. If he's doing it locked up, what makes you think when he gets out he gonna be any better? Now, so if I remove comments, I'm just trying to keep the site friendly. Right. We don't find respect anyone's performance. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Um, the review of Blueface Nevada robbery case. He blames Chrisean, but documents say different. Say he hit the girl too. It's crazy. Yeah, you know why they're blaming Chrisean in that case? Because everybody else is doing it. And everybody else is believing it. So and they figured, so conveniently, hey, let's pass let's shift the weight. Put everything on Chrisean. Child, the truth of the matter is about the matter. A mighty doll. I said the matter. Them folks is going to want their money. Well, they're saying allegedly, because you got it when you talk, like I said, and people get tired of hearing, why are you always saying allegedly? Because if you don't, even if you know it, it's the facts. If you ain't there in the flesh, if you weren't there, that's what you have to say. They're saying that she's going to have to pay to get Haved if she does have to actually physically go into Oklahoma. You are one of them that made Chrisean believe she is that girl. Well, if you say that and you think I shouldn't be doing that, I don't know what you mean by that. What is it? Lurline Stewart. Then I hope that does come across as that, because I never want to be the one to make someone think that they're not that girl. I don't want to ever character assassinate no one. I want Chrisean to be a better Chrisean. And I hope that a lot of things, even if it's criticism, that she understands that it's positive criticism. I want to see her do better. I'm trying to uplift her. Sometimes we have to do tough love. I really hope she sees the light and takes care of herself. I don't never want to downgrade somebody. I want to big them up. But sometimes, you can't big somebody up that's not bigging themselves up. They got to big themselves up first. And that's part of the problem. She's got to love herself first. We can't be loving on somebody that ain't loving on themselves. They got to love themselves first. That's like we holding their hand. They got to figure that out on their own. We can give them the tools to learn how to love on themselves or where to begin, but they got to figure that out on their own. I hope the best for her. I did hit the like button. Thank you, Diane Long. Thank you, sweetie. But listen, I'm gonna get up off of here. I do have a few premiere videos, so if y'all missed any of this content from late last night, I did a live. What time was it? I think it was like 1 something in the morning. And if you missed that live, and if any of y'all are just now coming in, I will definitely be doing 2 premiere videos, cutting down the fluff and editing and all that, so you guys can hear everything and be on the same wavelength. When she finally gets out and sees how much you support her, she needs to personally call you and thank you. I don't need that. She can thank me by just moving right. You know what I'm saying? Queen grandma. I was trying to find something, and on what I saw is, oh, what you saw was a hold. I was trying to find something, and on what I saw, it's a hold. I listened to all the channels, but you also tried to hold her accountable. Yeah. On this channel, like I said, I have channels that, like I said, I support Hennessy Review. I love the way she does the breakdown of the legal, um, the legal, up to date information on Chrisean Rock, because she's tired of, like I am, with all these allegations. And if you're going to give an opinion, you have to say allegedly or in my opinion, because that's just a responsible thing to do. I don't never want people to come up on my channel and be like, I can't stand listening to SL Davis, because all she does is give statements and she runs with it as if it's the truth. I never want you to ever leave off my platform thinking that what I'm saying out my mouth is the truth. I have to make sure I'm responsible enough as an adult to say, in my opinion, or allegedly. That means I'm not sure, or even if I am a positive, I have to say allegedly, because I wasn't there in the flesh. Everyone has a blessed day. You too, sweetie. I remember you said she was going to get caught. She did right after. Yep. Because, I mean, I've been her age. She ain't never been mine. If you keep doing the same thing, what happens? You keep doing dumb things, you get dumb prizes, silly prizes. I like her. So I'm gonna get up off of here for now. I will probably, I don't know, I might do a live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but y'all know I always schedule my lives in advance, so you'll know either way if I'm gonna go live. Make sure you support the channel by at least leaving a like or a dislike. If you didn't like this live, hit the dislike button. If you like this live, hit the like button. It's as simple as that. But hit something. Have a wonderful day, Latisse. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. And be looking out for the premieres that I'm going to put out today, probably in the afternoon around 4 or 5. Hey, Dion says whatever. Good morning, sis. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out. Mwah. Love y'all.